Good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. Shouts out to all my OTR drivers, especially this time of the year. You know, a lot of them, some may go home for the holidays, some may not. Some may still be over the road, missing out on their families during this time of the year. And so I was just thinking about it. You know, I was driving along and it came to my mind. I was just thinking about it. I figured I'd come on and share. You know, getting your CDL license is great. Well, for me, it was great. Well, not getting them, but having them is great. And you know, like I said in my other videos, that once you have them, once you have a CDL license, you won't have to worry about getting a job. That's what you want, or even starting your own. Once you get your experience up, you won't have to worry about. You can even start your own business, build your own brand. And so for me, I was thinking about, you know, the process, going through the process, you know, with finding, first of all, taking the test, not having the funds to get my DOT physical, not being able to have anywhere to stay once I got to training. Notice all the little nicks and crannies that came with me trying to get my CDL license. And you know, I have to say that getting them, you know, having them is good, but that's not what makes me happy about it. What makes me happy about having my CDL license is the journey it took to get them. So I said that to say that no matter whether you're a CDL driver, whether you got your CDL license, or whatever you may be trying to accomplish within yourself, you know, whatever bar you set for yourself to accomplish, you know, embrace the journey, embrace the process, because that's what makes it worthwhile. That's what makes it. Once you accomplish what you set out to accomplish, that's what makes it worthwhile. So embrace the struggle, embrace the process, and just enjoy the ride. You know, you're gonna have your ups and your downs. Like I said, you know, when I first tried to get my license, I got kicked out of school. I got kicked out. Well, not school. I got kicked out of training. You know, I got kicked out of training and got sent home sad. And so I had to revamp, and start over again. And finally accomplished getting my license. So that's all I have this morning. You know, it's a nice hot Florida day out here, and I'm just cruising along. And I figured I'd come on because it came to my mind, and I figured I'd come on and share and talk a little bit about it, because a lot of times in life, you know, people hit a pitfall, hit a rough time, a rough place, and trying to accomplish their dreams, and they quit before they can even accomplish. And a lot of times the accomplishment is right around the corner. You just got to keep pushing. So that's one thing I learned. And I embraced when I tried to get my license. You know, and it helped me to realize that regardless of what I'm trying to accomplish, if I really want it bad enough, then it'll happen for me. I just have to be willing to go over the hurts and the pains of trying to accomplish that dream or that goal. So I don't want to be too preachy. My daughter says I always have to give a sermon when I'm talking. So I don't want to give a sermon. I just want to try to add value to your life and tell you that you can, and that the process may be rough, it may be hard, but if you believe and you're willing to work through it, work through the pain, work through the hurt, because it's not going to be easy, especially if it's worth having. Anything worth having is not going to be easy to accomplish. But if you're willing to go through those pitfalls, go through that pain, then I guarantee you it'll happen for you. So, shouts out to all my, like I said again, shouts out to all my truckers, my OTR truckers that are away from their family members right now. All my Swifties I actually seen I actually seen a Swift driver the other day, and I got a chance to shoot the shit with him for a little bit, asking where he was from and was he going home for the holidays. And he actually told me he wasn't going home. He said he was staying out on the road. He's here in Florida. He's actually going to stay. He's not going to go home to his family. He's going to go after the New Year, and I'll celebrate it then, because he had a couple loads that he wanted to finish and get some extra money. So I applaud that. Like I said, a lot of times these drivers, these OTR drivers, you know, they miss time. You know, you miss time with your family, miss time with your loved ones, being over the road. You know, trying to provide a better life for your people. Sometimes some of them even lose family members. You know, not lose them, but like the wife or the husband can't put up with them being over the road. So it's hard. So like I say, I salute them. Like I tell my friends and family members that truckers are heroes too. You know, despite, you know, you think that they're just over the road and just driving, making money, but no, there's a lot of sacrifice that goes into it. You know, I can attest to that, because I couldn't take it. I couldn't deal with it anymore. The price is too high for me to continue to do it, so I had to stop. You know, some things are worth. Some things aren't worth sacrificing. So, you know, I had to give it up. Sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I don't. Like, especially like this time of the year when it's snowing, and you know, it's snowing in certain parts of the world, and you don't want no part of. I don't want no part of that, because, like I said, super truckers, they want to speed down the highway, and you know, a lot of accidents happen, especially like, you know, doing like I think I was in Pennsylvania when I saw a lot of accidents. Pennsylvania and then Wisconsin. Well, I saw a lot of trucks on the side of the road from it being snowing too hard, and people trying to drive too fast in the snow. But again, if you have something you believe in, something you want to accomplish, believe in yourself, embrace the pitfalls, and work through the pain. And I guarantee you'll achieve your success. So that's it. That's all I have. You know, if you're in training, or you're a truck driver, or you're trying to become a truck driver, or you're a Swift driver, or any other truck company that you're a part of, I just want to say I salute you. Happy holidays to you and your family. You know, I know sometimes it's tough being over the road, so, you know, shout out to you. You know, be safe. Don't be a super trucker. And I'll see you in the next video. This is give you a little taste of South Florida. This is actually downtown. You see the travel right there. It gets people to and from. It travels from deep in Palm Beach County to all the way to Dade County. So, and it takes a little bit of, I think, like maybe an hour or so, maybe less than that on the train. You know, it don't take that long. People drive get it. I used to get it. I used to ride on it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to actually get out, but it's right there. But I used to ride it. Going into, I know you probably don't know Florida, but going into Pompano, Deerfield Beach, I used to get on there every morning and catch it for like $5 round trip. So it's a pretty good deal if you don't want to drive, you want to commute. I know some states have trains too, trolleys they may call them. But anyway, let me do some work. I'm actually at work right now, so let me do some work and get this stuff dropped off so I can get home to my family. So you be safe, you be blessed. This is Guns Tip, and I'll see you in the next video. Be safe. I'm out.